North America. There is a great network amongst them themselves, the people themselves, but also in that section there is a link to a website, and unfortunately the name escapes me right now, but it is exactly what you're looking for. It is where German universities post positions that they're trying to fill, or positions and opportunities that they're trying to fill with either PhD students, postdocs, or professors in that field.
Great. Thanks, Jane. The next question, someone says that they applied for the faculty research grant last year and didn't get it. And if they reapply, do you have to request, again, letters of support from a host institution? So if you're reapplying when you didn't get something last year, what does that application process look like?
The reapplication process, I'm fairly sure that they would have to reapply again. You might be able to reuse a lot of those things, but I would encourage contacting the program officer. It's a little bit more, it's slightly different than, of course, than applying for the student scholarships. And so, for example, for transcripts for students, we let those carry sometimes. But contact the program officer. Her name is Brid Schenkel. Her email address is schenkl@daad.org. You'll find her email address. You'll find that exact one under the Faculty Research Visit Program.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point to make as well, that when you go on our website and you find the page for each of these scholarships, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, and some of them are quite long pages, then you'll see the point of contact for the program officer. So you can feel free to call the offices or email Jane or myself with general questions, but when it gets down to pretty specific things like that, then it's often best to contact the program officer yourself with your specific case. The next question is from a Canadian faculty member who asks which of our grants would be the best for a Canadian faculty member who already has contacts in Germany and would like to either exchange students and or get funds for doing research collaboration.
The research visit grant. The faculty research visit grant is probably the best one for you to do the research. It's usually for personal research in your specific field, but once you're there, you can also use it for establishing the contacts. Right now, I don't believe that DAAD has a program that does the student exchanges both ways between two specific universities, but for the funding of the German students, there's something called ESOP. ESOP is an agreement between, ESOP stands for, it's ISAP, and unfortunately, the name is so long, I can't remember exactly what the words mean, but it's ESOP. You'll find that on our website as well. There's a link. But what it is agreement between two complementary departments at a German and a North American university, and that provides the funding for the German students to get to North America and to go to your Canadian university.
But then there is that group study visit for a one-time visit for the Canadian professor to take some students to Germany as well.
Yes, yes. That up to the professor could take up to 15 students for 7 to 12 days.
Great. Okay. The next question, and we have 2 more questions here, so I encourage any of you that still have some questions to type them in now. The next question, this person asks, this person's a DAAD, a former DAAD doctoral grant recipient, and now a faculty member here in the U.S. and not currently teaching German. Is that faculty member eligible for the faculty language course? So maybe Jane, if you could just go over quickly again the prerequisites to apply for the
prerequisites for that one is that they can't be in a field, in a modern German language teaching field. So please remind me whether they were teaching German or not.
Was not teaching German.
Not teaching German. Okay. If they're not teaching German, I think that they do have to have a full-time affiliation with a higher education institution.
Yeah, he's a faculty member here.
They are a faculty member. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, then
So
absolutely.
it doesn't matter
Sounds
what
like they're
field
ready.
they're in for faculty, they can be in
No.
any field.
As long as they're not in the modern language, as long as they're not in modern German language field.
Okay, great. The next question, the student asks, if they're accepted to a 2-year master's program, can you apply for the second year of funding? Like if you're not going to get it, you're starting too soon to get funding for the first year, can you get funding for the second year of a 2-year master's program?
Yes. So I presume this students is interested for the next academic year. Yes. So basically, the deadline that is coming up, it's for the next academic in November 2010 is for the next academic year, which is from October 2011 till July 2012. If you are awarded, you could apply for extension in April 2012 for an extension, and that would be for the second year of the master's degree program.
Okay, great. And that was our last question. I guess right now I'll give everyone an opportunity to submit any other questions that they may have. And if we don't have any come in, then I just want to thank everybody for attending. We will send out a follow-up email with links and a link to the presentation that we gave today so that you'll have that for your reference. And yeah, I just want to thank all of you for participating. Feel free to email us with any questions that you may have coming up, and we look forward to seeing a lot more applications this year for our grants. Anything else from you, Jane or Myung-Shin?
No?
Yeah.
Email. My email address is up there, so if you have any questions that you were just afraid to throw in a public forum, send me an email. We can do everything. The one thing that we're getting a lot of requests for is that can we come in for a consultation? Our office is not very public traffic friendly. We're located in a consulate building that has very high security. But if you have questions, we're always glad to answer questions over the telephone and via email. So definitely read our guidelines online first and make a list of the questions that you have, and give us a call or email us, and we're happy to help you.
Great. Okay. Thank you, Jane and Myung-Shin, and thanks to everyone for participating, and have a great day and great rest of the week.